What if the valley is the exact place where you find God? I know oftentimes we are trying to run so far and so fast away from the valley season. And I know why. It's because it's called the valley season. Nobody wants to be there. But the truth of the matter is, oftentimes that's exactly the place that you need to be to truly find and build a impenetrable relationship with God. Oftentimes that's where you get to experience him like you never have before. So before we get into all of that, sometimes we don't necessarily understand what the valley season really is. See, the valley is not the wilderness. Those are two different locations with two different meanings and reasons. Oftentimes, we tend to think of ourselves, and sorry for lack of better words, that the valley season is a place where all hell just seems to break loose. And that's oftentimes not really what it is. Sometimes you can be in the valley and not even know that you're in the valley because there's comfort, there's shade, there's plants in the valley. So then that begs the question, what therefore is the valley season? The valley season is a season and a time where you get tested. You get tested in patience, tested in endurance, tested even in your strength and capacity to be able to lean on God in times of uncertainty. See, the valley is a location that is in between two mountains. That means that your vision becomes limited. Because when you look behind you, all you're seeing is a huge mountain. And when you look ahead of you, all you're seeing is another huge mountain. You can't see what's ahead anymore. You know that God has given you a promise, He's given you a vision, but all you're confronted with in the valley is the mountains, the obstacles that were behind you, the obstacles that are ahead of you. And because you can't see, your vision begins to become limited. You end up having to trust the Lord even with the vision, the promise that He's given unto you. You have to trust the Lord in the direction that you're moving because your vision is limited. You have to enter into a place where your trust is what is guiding you. No more what you're seeing, what you're feeling, where you think you are, where you think you've come from. It's just you and God. And then sometimes in the valley season, there's situations that come up that you're just not prepared for. Maybe circumstances that you've never really dealt with before, whether that's in finance, whether that's in your job, whether that's in your marriage, whether that's in family relationships, in so many different ways. New situations that you're just like, what? I didn't even know this thing could even exist. You're in the valley with new environments, new obstacles, new challenges. And now you being in this place of the valley again, also surrounded by uncertainty, the only thing that you are left with is relying on God, His presence being with you. And now, when you're in the valley, sometimes it could end up being a little bit difficult in trying to even remember that God is with you because you're being faced with so much. There's uncertainty, new situations, and again, an environment that you just don't even really know what's going on. A lot of that then comes with many distractions. And if you're not careful, those distractions can begin to overwhelm you to the point where you begin to think or question whether God is really with you still yet. Why? Because there's just too many other things that are filling your mind, filling your vision, that you begin to question His presence with you. But the truth of the matter is, He hasn't left you. He's still with you, closer than you can even imagine. All that's happening is that these distractions are not allowing you to feel His presence with you. So, when you begin to enter into the valley season, what are the practical things that you can do to make sure that one, you get out, but two, you find God's presence there. So, yes, we are always chasing and running to get out of the valley season. Why? Because there's more for you on the other side. But the truth of the matter is that the situations, the circumstances that you find yourself in when you're in the valley season are sometimes some of the most optimal, some of the best for you to truly find God. When in those times of uncertainty, you sit and you lean into Him even the more. Even those new situations that you don't know how to cope with, you run into His presence even the more. Because there's nothing else that is left for you to lean on. Your understanding can't take you anywhere. Your vision is, for lack of better words, impaired. Because you can't see forward, you can't see back. So you're being put in a position to have to lean on God and therefore experience Him like you never have before. These are the kind of places and the kind of situations that you get to experience God as your deliverer, as your peace, as your healer, because you are leaning onto Him to provide that for you in the situations that you're encountering in the valley. So, some practical things that you can do to find God when you're finding yourself in the valley season. 1, you have to remind yourself that His presence is with you. And then from that place, begin to chase His presence. Again, it's not that He's left you. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's still right near and dear to you. It's just that where you are, there's been too many distractions that doesn't allow you to feel and hear His voice with you. So take that time. So when I say practically, take time out of your day, 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, just to pray, just to seek God. Don't go there asking Him for anything. Go there just seeking His presence and His voice. Even if that comes as you taking your time to listen to worship music, going for a prayer walk, just spending your time with Him so that you can reprioritize everything and resensitize yourself to His voice. And then 2, I know we are in a rush to get out of the valley season, but find joy in God's presence with you in the valley season. Begin to count your blessings there because He's with you. He's still blessing you while you're in the valley season. Count your blessings. Begin to be grateful for all that's around you. Gratitude truly transforms your atmosphere and your environment and helps you see God more in where you are. Like I said, maybe you're not able to see the promise ahead. Maybe you're not really able to see what was behind you anymore, but you can still see God. And one of the things that helps you practically do that is to begin to count your blessings. Then you see His hand with you. Then now through the step 1 that I told you, meditating, you begin to now hear Him more. And then you find yourself even being content in the valley season. And then sooner than you know it, you're out all of a sudden. You might even get out and be like, I kind of want to go back. Just because of how much you were filled with His presence. So I just want to actually invite you right now. You might be in the valley season, but I want you to find joy in it and to find God's presence in it. Now, if you like this video, please make sure to like. It really helps with the algorithm pushing it out. And I'm posting videos like this every single day besides Sunday. So you can always come back to this channel and see another fresh new word here for you. So join the family, click the subscribe button, and I shall see you tomorrow. Stay blessed.